So, and we have our final build for our Stonewood AFK Endurance. Once we get this part done, we can then run the Endurance, spend 5 hours of our life getting some Battle Pass XP and some rewards. But yeah, we're working on Amplifier D with the final direction to the west. So just to check on the map to show where this is. If your Amplifier D is on any of the other directions, please let me know in the comments, and I will work on getting a video for you to help you out with that. But we're working on the assumption that you have this direction similar to me. So for this one, they're going to be spawning in this area around here, which we haven't got the, sort of carpet layer over the top yet. But I will cover that once we've built the actual tunnels. But this one's really awkward because of this bit here. We can't block it off because enemies will try to come up, because this bit over here is so far away from this area. They won't go out of their way to go up there. So we're going to have to build some stuff here as well, which is going to be super awkward. But at least for this bit, we can build some trap tunnels up here and do our usual sort of, having a room to the side on each side in this bit and doing damage on both fronts. So we get the low walls here, through and through. And at this side, lovely stuff. And then for here, what we want to do is basically force them to come up this side of it. So they're going to want to come up this side as well. So what we'll do is bring them through here. Instead of utilizing that side, we'll do it like this. Now this is the ramp they will come up to come into the trap tunnels. So we can't put a wall here because that will block them. But we can do that and do it that way. So let's get some ceilings going here. Over this bit up here, we will get the ceilings like so. And then when we get to this point, we'll just do that to stop them from wanting to go up that side. They'll come across and come up here. We can even get a low wall to get some ball dynamo damage on. Through here, we'll get a low wall there. We can do a low wall there as well. And then for this stuff here, we want to break this. I'm probably not going to have space to get rid of it. But we built this, for our Amplifier C, I believe, the spawn over here. But we can get rid of this now. So you can get rid of all of it in your situation. If I break any more, I'm going to run out of space for my metal. So once I've upgraded the stuff, I'll get rid of the rest of it. But we're not going to be doing anything much else here anyway, apart from maybe some ceilings over it, just to cover the spawn with some damage. But as I say, we're not doing much else here. You could potentially put another wall there for another broadside, but we're not going to do much else in the ways of that, because these trap tunnels up here are going to do plenty enough damage. So, you don't have to worry too much about that. So this should do it for down here. Then, oh god, the awkward bit here. So, yeah, this is really awkward. So obviously husks can walk up this entire thing as we can. You can't put a floor here though, because as you see, if I try walk up, I can't without jumping. The husks cannot jump. So we'll have to get rid of this one so they can actually get up. But then here we can place floors. We'd actually need one there though. But what we're going to do here is our usual, extra bit of damage. Like so. And then we can have a ceiling as well. Want to get this ceiling going pretty much across this entire thing here anyway. So we'll just get that down. At this side, we want to block them from getting in. This is our other trap tunnel. We don't want them getting in there. So what we'll do is also place that, and we can place a floor as well. And then here we can just have, I'm going to place it full and then edit it down because we need some more full walls. But yeah, either side here we can be doing damage as they come up. I don't think one here would do any damage, so we'll just go like this. And probably put one there as well. We could potentially get some damage on those if we put wall darts, especially for smashers. If they make it to this point, they will get damaged by that. Then once we get here, oh, I have a floor there. I don't remember placing that, but we'll take it. Yeah, in this area down here, actually we're not going to use that space. We'll build it here. So you can go a few ways about it. What I'm going to do here is place the walls like that. For this bit, it doesn't matter too much if you're blocking it. I'd probably avoid it though, just because if enemies do spawn here, we don't want them to break through those. So we can just let them come up here as little as I actually do want. In fact, now we're going to block it. Screw it. I changed my mind. Sue me. Then through this bit, we can put low walls in the middles. Is that even the correct way of saying that? I don't know. And then full walls at the back. At this point, that's pretty much all we can do. You can get floors in this bit as well. At least all the way up to here. They'll still be able to walk up these and this one, like so. So we're good putting those there. I don't know why I didn't place one there. You could try go one more if you wanted. Maybe just there and put wall darts on it. And potentially some low walls. The thing is, I don't know if this stuff's going to stay once stuff is spawning. But just because of how awkward this is, we do want to try, get as much damage done in this area as possible. So what we can do is then extend this ceiling out all the way down. Pretty much covering this entire area, including that ramp, especially that ramp. Including this bit, we'll just cover down to there. We can put one over that just to cover, the enemies that might be trying to break in there. Cover down here and through this little tunnel. Can I place one? Thank you. Just get through that little gap. And probably stop there. We don't need any more than that. I don't think that's pretty severe at this point, right? We've got that bit covered from there. The only thing is this bit down here, like, you could potentially just block it off, if you're worried. Let's just, for completeness, why not, eh? Why not? Then, once we're over here, we have this sort of looking area. I mean, at this point, it's up to you how you want to go about this. There's a few ways you could do it, right? So we'll start over here with where these enemies will be dropping down. So we want to just make a small little area for them, and then they drop here. I don't think anything's going to be able to make it to this point, let's be honest, with how good our trap tunnels are when we build those. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Like, you could do an extra side room here, like we do in the other places, or you could just simply close it off. If we do close it off like that, we could place another wall, have broadside traps, however you want to go about it. Once they get to this area, it's kind of just a free-for-all to the amplifier. We probably want to avoid placing it on that one just because it's right next to the amplifier. So at this point, we can do shared damage on this one. So if I build like that, and like that, should anything get down here, we can have, damage there, and then as they go forward, more damage. But honestly, I don't think you need anything at this point. So, it's up to you if you want to build it or leave it as it is. At the moment, I think I'm going to leave it as it is. For this bit here, we can put another low wall to damage stuff. If you wanted instead, you could make it a full wall maybe. Put wall darts to shoot as stuff as it comes up. That's probably a bit more useful. And then I'd avoid placing anything on these ones because it'll, attract smashers to charge. So we'll probably stop there with the building. Again, like, it's Stonewood. You're probably not going to need anything here, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. At this point, I'm going to get rid of the floor because it's not doing anything there, right? And then I think we've built everything we'd need to. We've blocked spawns off already, from all the other builds. So we don't really need to do anything there. And all we need to do really is put our damage in. We can just go inside the trap tunnels here to see what area is covered with, ceiling traps. You could potentially, extend this out a little bit if you are struggling. But this is the main bit where they're going to be spawning. And we've got plenty of traps there. So, as I say, I wouldn't worry about it. If you want to extend these out, you can do, but I'm just going to leave things how they are. I like it, and I'm going to leave it. So yeah, I'll level this stuff up and show you the traps and perks as usual, and then I'll see you in a few minutes to place them down. Thank you so much for watching to this point. If you are enjoying the video, please do let me know in the comments. But also I am on the supporter creator program, so if you could please use my code CAMBG and be sure to subscribe as well to get all future videos. Thank you so much. The anti-air trap 1 range on there for durability. Ceiling drop trap, so we're going for a crit build on this one as well. Ceiling electric field, we're going for a crit build once again, you know it. Floor freeze trap, so for this one we've got 2 impact and knockback. Floor launcher, so for whacking all the impact and knockback on there. Tar pit trap, so for this one I like to go for full durability. Wall darts, another crit build, another all-rounder build. The wall dynamo trap, so for this one I've gone for energy. Wall launcher, so for this one we've got 3 impact and knockback. Wall lights, so another 3 impact, 2 reload speed. Wall spikes here, we've gone for crit build, so 2 crit rating, 2 crit damage. Wooden floor spikes, so crit build on this one, that's pretty much alrighty then. Now that we've got all this stuff leveled up, we are ready to put our traps in, and we'll start obviously at the amplifier, because it makes sense to start where the key action's going to be, should anything, go terribly wrong. So we're going to put tar pit traps up here, because this is the last, sort of line of defense. On these, we can put our dynamos because they are low walls. Go ahead and put that there. I was worried that it wasn't letting me point it down. We could put wall darts if I can get my lower ones on pretty much all of these. This one here and the other side. One thing to note, I did put this floor here as edited that way just to stop stuff from wanting to try and break up through there. Speaking of there, we can put some wall darts there. It will probably hit smashers, but I don't think it would hit anything else. Another thing, I changed these to be low walls as well and put an extra wall there because we'll do broadsides across. So just pointing that out here so that we make sure it's covered. I'll finish the traps up here before I forget and never come back. So we'll do the ceiling electric field there to make sure it covers both, and just on all of these actually, do the ceiling electric field to make sure we cover loads of enemies. At the sides here, we'll do ceiling electric field, and then in the middle, we will go back to our tire drop traps. So making sure we face towards where the enemies will be going, and then I'll cover the rest of the ceilings because they're just all pretty much going to be tire drop traps, so I'll cover that, later on. Up here we can actually get away with some broadside traps, so let's get our level 77s. Yeah, so when stuff gets to the top here, it'll trigger those, and it'll bounce back and forward, and it'll trickle down to the ones down here. You could probably put some on this one. I don't think it's going to do too much, but why not? Hey, we have loads of traps, we might as well. This one here is not facing anything, so we won't put it on that one. Those 2 we can. And then on all these low walls, make sure you're putting your dynamo traps on all possible sides. Why have you done that to me, Fortnite? Why do you do it? Yeah, make sure you get it on all the sides so that these 3 lanes all do massive damage. And then on the floor, we're going to do floor wooden spikes all the way up to deal damage as well as slow them. We want to deal as much damage in this area as we can because this is the most awkward part you will build in Stonewood, and I hated building it and coming up with the design and all that stuff, so hopefully you're grateful for that. But yeah, it looks good, I think. Up here, we could probably just get a little bit of dynamo damage on anything that gets up here. On this one, we can do a wall launcher. On the side, we can get the broadsides going to bounce across here, which is also what we can do up here and here. And then, we're going to leave that one clear because I don't think it's going to do too much. In this bit, we'll do the wooden floor spikes again. Across these. Get your wooden... Wooden? No. Your wall dynamo traps on these low walls. If you can actually place them. I'm struggling, apparently. For the ceiling traps... On these ones at the very top, we're going to do ceiling electric field. We'll do it across this bit as well, just to there, I think, and then the rest will be tire. As we come up here, ceiling electric field. At the top here, we'll put a tire drop trap there, but a ceiling electric field at the side in that one to zap across. At the back, we'll go for wall darts to shoot everything as it comes through. On the side, we'll get the wall dynamo, and while we're here, we'll just place it all the way through. That's not leveled up. cheeky. Get that now. This one here, you could go for broadside. I don't think it'd be too useful, so we're gonna do dynamo and leave it there. We could actually squeeze a stun trap here if we want, actually. Make use of the area. At the top, we will start with floor spikes even. Then we'll go for a freeze, and then finally we'll go for a tar pit, just so that if a smasher does make it up here, it can't get all the way to the end. It will stop here and then get huge damage. At the back walls, we want to go for wall darts, which I'm about to run out of. Do I have 106? I'll just craft some real quick. Alright, just made some more. Shouldn't be needing too many more, because once we've done this, we're in plankton, and we could probably use 106 there. So just got those there, and then at the top, we'll do ceiling electric field at the sides. We'll do it all the way down, actually, because it'll affect everything. I like that. You could go for gas in the middle. Either way is effective, so don't worry about ignoring me and just using that. Yeah, don't worry about that. And then another wall darts at the back. That should cover everything in here. Then when we drop down, we've already sorted this, so I think that covers everything, apart from the tire drop traps in the main tunnel. So I'll go ahead and place those, but as usual, I'll speed it up, just because you don't need to watch me placing them all one by one, taking ages. So you'll enjoy this at triple speed, or whatever it ends up being, and then I'll just come back to you at the end for a final word. It's like I'm telling you off or something. But yeah, there you go. All the ceilings placed. And we haven't even had a warning saying we're running out of structures yet. How efficient have we been? So if you follow my guides, obviously you're going to have plenty of structures left. This is with me having an AFK mat grinder, by the way. Just realised we've missed the dynamos here, so if you just get those placed down. But yeah, I actually have an AFK mat grinder. Right up here, you can see it. Plenty of structures there as well, and we still don't even have the warning yet, so super efficient. So be sure to subscribe for that, and like as well, because, you know, I've given you such efficient trap tunnels. But at this point, the only thing left to show is this smasher bait. So usual design, if you haven't seen it before. You've probably seen it, though, if you watch my videos. We just got these thin walls going up two, and then an arch at the top, and then above the arch, a low wall, all the way around. Just gives the smashers something to aim towards instead of wanting to smash our beautiful trap tunnels. So hey, there you go. That's your entire Stonewood build done. And as soon as I have 3 hours of my day spare to spend on endurance, I'm going to run this bad boy and show you just how well it works. And, you know, should there be any issues or anything unforeseen, I will then be able to update you on that. But we shouldn't have any issues, I don't think, especially with Stonewood. These are far better than the trap tunnels I made back in 2019, and I got to wave 30 with those, so this is probably going to be even easier. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me through the videos. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and use my code CAMIG, please. Thank you. It helps me so much to, you know, become full-time on YouTube. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next videos.